So essentially, this is the remnants of my first camera. This is a 6D Mark II. I traded up to this 6D Mark II 3-4 years ago. I bought my first 6D probably around 2016. I spent 3 weeks hanging this Austrian curtain in the theater that I used to run. After that 3 weeks, I spent that check on my 6D Mark I. Although at that time it wasn't the Mark I, it was just the 6D. So this is the 6D Mark II. The reason that I've always loved Canon so much is because I love their CMOS sensor. So it shocked me when I found out that this OBSBOT SE had a CMOS sensor in it and looked almost as good as this Canon that I spent so much money on. When I paid $69 to get the same exact camera sensor as this camera right here. Well, kind of. It's a dual pixel CMOS sensor in this one. These have a standard CMOS, but essentially they're the same sensor. So it shocked me at the quality of these. I love the quality of these so much that I said to myself, let me try out the Tiny SE. It is their cheapest pan tilt zoom camera to date. Costs around $100. I paid about $94 for this camera. So the other day I unboxed this OBS Tiny SE live on stream so I could see what it looked like.
1080p. Bang. Nice little box. Cool little box. We got a thing. Probably got some stickers in it. Bet. Cool. Inside of the box, we got a camera. Bang. So this is the cam. Got a little tape on it. And let's see what else comes in this box. Let's see. So inside of the box, another little adapter. A to C, USB-A to USB-C adapter. Got a USB-C to C cord. Look like it's got some length on it. Cool. That's what comes in the box. Nice. I'll probably plug it in and test it in a little bit. So after unboxing this, I figured what better place to test out the OBSBOT Tiny SE than to bring it down to my B room and try it out. So I haven't tested it yet. I plugged it in a couple times. Let's see if we can get it working and up and running. I put a camera in the corner so we could see the whole room, but I really wanted one where I could see the whole room. You know what I mean? So let's take this little bit of tape off. Ooh, how we looking? We're looking a little high, but we're matching. Keep in mind, we're matching this Tiny SE right now to my Canon EOS R. We can pull up the OBSBOT Center. So above us, this is the OBSBOT Center app. When you buy an OBSBOT camera, you're supposed to go get this application offline so that you can control all the cameras. One thing that's nice is when you have multiple cameras, it allows you to connect them and switch between them. So we also have the Meet SE over here plugged in. I could adjust that one if I needed to, but we're working with the Tiny right now. So first thing we need to do with this camera is adjust the pan and tilting. So they have a view and gimbal. So this camera has a PTZ gimbal, and this was the main reason why I really wanted it. But I can hang this camera upside down, I believe. So this is why I wanted the camera, so that essentially I could just get a good room shot and allow it to zoom in. Nice, right? I didn't even have to color match it at all. I guess it just took the settings from the SE that I already had built in and applied them. I need to paint my floor. I still wanted to test out the tracking features. Upper body? Uh-oh. So look at that. Turn on upper body and the camera will literally track you around the room. Zooming, panning, and tilting. So we don't miss anything. So it's almost like having a camera operator for you. It's nice. Needed that. So we could turn off the upper body, and let's see what the close-up looks like. A little grainy. So in the OBSBOT camera app, we have a bunch of different options. All of the tracking options are in here. The AI mode has hand tracking as well, so that you could put this over top of your keyboard or mouse or card unboxings. You also have presets where you have the ability to set where you want the camera to already be. So if I wanted to lock one of these in, go to another one and change the direction, it'll go back to your preset. All the gimbal access controls are here. Also your zooms are in here as well. We don't have HDR image on for some reason. Anti-flickers, white balance, image controls of contrast and sharpness all here. We also have auto sleep. We're gonna turn that off so that it doesn't automatically go to sleep on us. I also personally turn off all the gesture controls, but you have your different gesture controls in here, so you can turn on and off the tracking with just your hand sitting there. You're zooming in and out. And then there's also a new dynamic zoom feature, which will allow you to zoom in and out with your hands and 2 L's. It seems like you have to frame what you want it to zoom into. There is a mic on it, but we will not be using the microphone at all. Indicators, there are lights on them. You can turn the lights on and off and the brightness of the light. Definitely gonna have to upgrade the firmware probably. You also have the ability to record directly to their program. I like it. Nice and smooth pans. So yes, I love this OBSBOT Tiny SE. It's a great camera for about $100. You can't beat a good webcam like this. It'll really give you the ability to do a lot of different things. I really like this camera for a lot of different reasons. It's small, so I can put it into tiny spaces. It's extremely versatile, so I can do a lot of different webcam, hand cam, different settings and scenes. You really get a good option, and because it's so light, you don't have to worry about mounting a whole rig and doing a whole bunch of stuff. It'll pan, tilt, and zoom for you. I mean, there are a few downsides with this camera. There isn't any built-in Wi-Fi or networking options, so it is strictly just a USB-C camera. But I mean, you can't beat this image. I done lost weight. A couple things that I do wish it had is it seems like it only has a digital zoom, and I feel like an optical zoom would make it 10 times better. I wish that the gimbal had a little bit more room to the bottom of it, but I feel like that could be fixed by mounting the camera upside down.
But yeah, all in all, really good camera. The OBSBOT Tiny SE. Really like this camera. For the next video I want to do on this line of cameras, I want to try out the OBSBOT Tail Air. This guy right here. I really want to utilize one of these in the same fashion, but I feel like I could make this wireless because it comes with built-in Wi-Fi and 5 gigahertz. So you have extremely fast Wi-Fi connection. So with Wi-Fi and an external battery, you could probably get a good 8 hours to a full day of recording with the internal battery and an external battery. So that's gonna be my next video. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more unboxing and product reviews. I like to find stuff that's low price that everybody can buy, but I also like to try new expensive stuff. So subscribe now for more. Appreciate you.